McLaren just announced that they're going to be taking over a team next season, and return to Indy for the first time in 41 years. How do you guys feel about that?
I would have been happier if they started their own team instead of taking over an existing one. But I'm fine with them coming back at the IndyCar. I just hope that it doesn't split their attention between the two series.
It's my understanding that Zach Brown says that because of how they're doing it, it's not going to pull away from their F1 team. So,
McLaren
I think if
is
they
a
were
huge company, so I wouldn't doubt they have just a team dedicated to Indy. So
right, but the real question is how lucrative of a drive do you think they're going to have to make it to get Fernando Alonso to sign up? Because you know that's going to be their go-to driver.
Yeah, I don't know if he would go to Indy full-time. He still wants an F1 seat. I'm going to actually take... Yeah, I'm going to take a bio, so don't advance yet.
On the contrary, though, he really wants that Triple Crown, and all he needs is Indy. So
right, all he needs is Indy, and if he does Indy full time, then that gives him time to get used to the car by the time it gets to Indy, instead of only having that very little time to practice.
Yeah. Well, he said he doesn't want to commit to a full Indy season. He still wants to do the 500, but he doesn't want to commit to a full Indy season. Give him 1 or 2 years, and that may change. All right,
correct.
Well, back when he tried to do it before, he almost had it or something, I think, but the car broke down or something on him.
The car broke down in like the last few laps, and he wasn't leading, or at least I don't think he was leading. He was getting in a position to fight for the lead on the last lap, and like with like 4 or 5 laps to go, his engine just
fuck.
Yeah, McLaren disappointment once again, and he was pissed.
Oh, I bet.
Especially since, you know, he had a very, very disappointing race like the couple of weeks prior at whatever track that they were at. I think because Monaco in the Indy 500 they run the same day, so it was the race before Monaco.
Could be Spain.
Yeah, he had a terrible outing at Spain, and I think like engine trouble. That's where he said GP2 engine. Yeah, that's where he said GP2 engine. So he was pissed. So yeah, I mean, I honestly don't think he would go for it either. Like, they'd have to do some serious like ass kissing to get him to commit to a full-time Indy seat.
Well, yes, but I think also no, because he did get in the 19 car. I think he even did with the. I think he also did with the 18, and he said the car feels a lot better than the car he drove. So he's seen and felt the growth and progress McLaren has made. So the fact that he knows that they have a better platform under them, I could see him being a little more willing to go to McLaren, because I know he has a great relationship with McLaren. Like, he doesn't have anything. He had shit against the engine. He didn't really have anything against the team necessarily. He loved McLaren. It was just the engine, and I think if he sees he has a solid platform to go to, I think he would take McLaren, even in F1.
Mm-hmm.
It's
right.
Like, he knows, like, that frankly Mercedes, Ferrari, they're all locked in, and I know.
Right. Well, at least till 2021, they're all locked in.
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think Ferrari would take him after his last contract.
Oh, Ferrari will no. Like, he'd have He'd have to do some serious fucking butt kissing at Ferrari to like get a seat back there.
He wouldn't want
And
to.
even
I know
then,
he's not happy with them.
I don't think that they would take him back in the first place because he was. If I remember correctly, 2014 was the last season he was with them.
He was 13.
And it was 13.
He was the last. He was the last driver for Ferrari in the V8 era, and then it was Vettel and Raikkonen coming into the hybrid era.
No, because Vettel drove for Red Bull in 2014, and
Yeah,
he
right.
left. He left in 2015, because that was the year that they. That was the year that Mark Webber left. Webber left in 13, and so they brought up Ricardo from Toro Rosso to take Webber's spot, and Webber was, or Ricardo was outshining Vettel like right off the bat, so he turned tail and went to Ferrari. And Alonso was having, or Ferrari was having problems with their hybrid turbo engine like right off the bat, and Alonso was getting pissed, so he made the move to McLaren in 2015. And he's been with them since 2015. Or he was with them since 2015 until last year. So, and if I remember right, he was trashing Ferrari left and right the 2014 season. So, even if he did a lot of begging, I don't think they would take him back. It's a matter of pride, so to speak.
Yeah.
I could see him going to honestly, if it doesn't work out with Albon, I can see him going to Red Bull. If Red Bull can promise him like a championship car like right off the frickin' bat.
I think he would have to do the promising to Red Bull, not the other way around. Because Christian Horner doesn't like him as a driver.
That's true.
He just doesn't fit the mold.
That's true.
Thank you for waiting. I'm all ready.
Oh, fuck time.
Yeah.
Fucking old man. God
I had
damn
to
it.
drop the kids off at the pool.
Did you take the Browns to the Super Bowl?
Nope, just took the kids to the pool.
Browns didn't win, huh?
I took the kids to a pool and fucking left there to drown.
Yeah. Yellow, let it mellow. Brown, flush it down.
It's going to be interesting to see them come back at Spa.
Yeah.
Because Albon's going to be in the Red Bull, and he's going to have to, like, learn that car pretty frackin' quick if he's going to want to be competitive.
Shit. Danny Rick beat me out of the garage.
The thing that surprises me the most is how well he's done this season as a rookie. I mean, considering that he's further along in the points than Gasly was last season. Or Gasly and Hartley both. I mean, both him and Kvyat have just been driving their asses off this season at Toro Rosso.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be hard to outdrive Hartley.
No.
Right.
He just had a horrible season.
Right. He
A
should
lot of reliability.
stick to. He should stick to WEC though.
Yeah. can afford to bounce off of things occasionally and wreck.
Right.
Oh great, I have Sorokin in front of me again. Time to back the fuck off. If you can read this, back the fuck off. Would have plugged a 6'4" Honda.
I figured so, I just wasn't sure if that was or not.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that you watch fucking motor vloggers. That's funny.
Yeah.
Not funny, but interesting.
Did you say moto vloggers?
Yep.
Yeah.
I used to watch Snowcat and doing it with Dan.
Oh, Dan's great.
Yeah.
He's the only motor vlogger I still watch to this day. So.
Oh, fucking hell, Hamilton coming out of the pits just stops right in front of me.
And I watched a little bit of Subdelinquent, but he's not one of my favorites, so like I can't remember why I stopped watching doing it with Dan. I think he said something that my girlfriend didn't agree with, or that I didn't agree with, and we just both decided that it wasn't.
I stopped watching Snowcat. He's a bit of an asshole.
Yeah.
He is. Snowcat's a prick.
Dude, I don't know if you guys knew about the drama a couple years ago, but they were on Google Hangouts back when everybody was doing the fucking live stream podcast bullshit. And I think it was a private one or whatever, but Snowcat was drunk as shit, so this is also one thing to note. Or he got pissy and threatened to like face reveal a bunch of guys who didn't want their faces revealed because he had pictures of them. I'm gonna fucking post your pictures everywhere and blah 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 blah.
Hell.
Yeah, he's a real. After that, I dropped all association with me following him. I was like, fuck that. It's not, you know, live or die sort of deal, but it's respecting people's fucking privacy, and you just don't threaten that, you know. So.
Yeah. That's like someone has a secret, like, or tells you a secret, and like you tell somebody.
Exactly.
It's like it's not your secret to tell. Like, you know, I tell somebody I'm Spider-Man, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Bullitt's Spider-Man." Like, dude, that's not your secret to tell.
Yeah.
Right.
That was like the first thing I thought of, like in Homecoming, when Ned found out. He's like, "Oh, can I tell people?" Like, dude, it's
no
your secret.
Like,
no, not at all. You cannot.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Boxer slap.
and if you try to, you're mostly gonna get webbed shut.
Yeah.
It's like
I
he has
love
the
that
perfect
scene when
power to counteract anybody telling anybody.
Yeah.
It's great.
I love the scene when Tony's gonna go tell Aunt May, and he shoots his hand with the web on the doorknob, and then afterward Tony's like, "Get me out of this." I love that.
Is this the newest Spider-Man or
The second newest, the first, the first of the new Spider-Man series.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about then.
Good. That's how we like it.
So.
And I ran out of fuel on the backstretch.
It's not.
But I wasn't actually, like, I had only put, I think, 3.9 laps of fuel in. So I was already,
pretty low already.
Yeah, flashing gas tank when I started the straight on my flying lap.
No, shit. No, 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 no. God damn it.
Did you bin it?
Almost did.
Oh. Well then, if you saved it, then you're still good.
Yeah, you're golden. Or at least
Stay golden, pony boy.
Yep.
And
I said that reference to my wife.
Woo!
Oh, fuck.
Let me know you're alright.
Oh well,
No,
whatever.
no, no, no. Oh, thank God.
Oh.
I came in like right behind you.
No.
I said that Stay Golden Pony Boy reference to my wife the other day at Walmart because we saw the movie The Outsiders in a discount bin, and I was like, "Hey, look, Stay Golden Pony Boy," and she was like, "The fuck are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Have you never ever seen this movie?" And she goes, "No." And I was like, "Holy shit, I saw this movie at least 3 times in 3 different schools."
Yeah, required reading, and then they showed us the movie, and
Right?
I haven't seen it since high school. Actually, no, I think it was elementary school or primary, sorry, that I saw it.
That was literally the movie with all of the young guns in it.
Yeah.
And
The
Patrick
Brat Pack.
fucking Swayze.
Oh, Yeti's on the outside looking in.
What?
He's on 16. Not on the bubble anymore. Oh, shit, Sorokin did 3 laps. Holy shit.
The only ones that haven't set times yet are Van Dorn, Raikkonen, Magnussen, and Sainz.
Vanny is out though.
Okay, Mag's out.
No, Van Dorn. Vanny.
Oh, Van Dorn is out. Oh, okay.
Caravan.
Oh, he's still showing an in-garage on my screen.
Oh.
That's what he's showing on mine, too.
Oh. Well, yeah, his name's crossed out on here. Like blacked out
Oh,
as
you
if
mean
he's
like
out.
he's actually out of the...
on my
okay.
spectator shit, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you know what? Let me go to
Race
the race
director.
director.
Yep, terminal damage
Yep.
Oh, shit.
on his out lap.
Fuck. That's a Van Dorn thing.
That just sums up his career.
Yeah.
It just sums it up.
He started and finished.
Well, you're gonna start ahead of at least one person, Yeti.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, now Signs. Signs has just dropped out.
Sainz binned it as well. Oh shit, he did.
And Vettel's got a 5-place grid penalty with Leclerc. Oh, it looks like he pulled a it looks like Vettel pulled a Hamilton on Leclerc.
Oh wow.
I
Yeah,
just caught a
Sainz-
quick glimpse.
He's got a broken wing, and he's not coming into the... Oh, he decided... Oh,
Oh, he's got 2 grid
parked it.
penalties. He's got a
parked
grid
it.
penalty with Sainz, and he's got a grid penalty with Leclerc.
So he's driving real different. Because, yeah, they were in a pack together going through the S's, so something happened through there. Damn.
And then...
Wow. Yeah, Sainz parked it right in front of the pit entrance.
Jesus.
It doesn't say anything about... Yeah, he doesn't have terminal yet. I don't
That
see
is
him on here.
crazy.
He might get disqualified, I don't know. Like, it's not showing him on the track anymore.
Because, yeah, his name is blacked out now on the spectator screen I'm on, but in the race director, there's nothing going on.
No, not yet.
So that is... Maybe... Is it maybe just a...
Wow, like...
No, still nothing yet.
That is so weird.
See,
In,
now if you go to the drivers and like race director, not the incidents, you just see DNF.
Yeah.
That is weird. He didn't finish his first lap at all in sector 2.
And couldn't get back into the pits. Because if he started to reverse, he would have been disqualified.
Yeah. Huh.
He had to get out of the way for Vettel coming into the pits, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, it just says DNF, nothing about terminal damage or anything.
Yeah. Like he had a broken front left wing, and that was it. But he was driving really slow, like he had an engine issue.
So Vettel's got a 10-place grid penalty, one with the collision with Sainz, and then one with the collision with Leclerc. So that's
wow. He hit
that's
Leclerc,
10 places.
who was just parked up. But it's funny, in the 2019 game, well, I guess in either game, if you're using the simulation damage, you'll have a lot more terminal damage in an actual career race. But if you're doing just full damage, you rarely get an AI with terminal damage unless I cause it, which I've actually done before. But we'll get past that. But yeah.
Well, nobody's perfect, right?
Yeah. Well, if someone brake checks me or parks it on the apex of a turn and I break my wing, I will drive beside them and then just drive them into the wall.
I mean, nobody's
I'm an
perfect. I
asshole
wreck a
that way.
motherfucker a lot in Gran Turismo, so like, I mean, not on the sport mode. I try not to do that, but if it's against the AI, well, fuck them. They can bite it for all I care.
I hate the AI in
Oh,
Gran
shit.
Turismo.
So do I.
It's such a...
You actually got into the pits with a broken tire, but it still shows you as terminal damage. Normally, like, if you're able to get back into the pits, they won't count it as a terminal damage. At least that's been my experience. I don't know if that was a glitch or something. Because when I was coming into the pits, I intentionally drove it into the side of the wall as I was crossing the pit line, and it showed terminal damage, or well, it showed the tire coming off. But then after the animation, I was back in the garage, and I could go back out again. Or it must have been a glitch.
Interesting.
Shit, both of the Mercedes are trying to sneak through on the supers.
Damn.
They're not gonna get it. I mean, fuck.
Probably not. Like, Hamilton is 13th.
You got moved down to 3rd.
Oh, I did?
Yeah.
Ah.
Wh1p is actually doing surprisingly very well. I mean, good for you, Wh1p. Holy shit.
Checo moved you down, but, well, I've got something to worry about, too, because if they sneak in on the supers...
Yeah, well, we've got another 2 qualifying sessions.
Yeah, like you're...
I'm not worried about dropping down to 3rd. I was like the second... No, I guess I was about 4th or 5th out on the tracks.
I always say... Never, ever fight in Q1.
Yeah.
Fight in Q2. And attack in Q3 if you make it to Q3. That's kind of the process you generally want to
I
go
lost
with.
a lot of time going through the cashless section just by slowing down.
Yeah.
I didn't want to, like, Leclerc it and put it in the wall, although he did it in Q2. There's still the opportunity for me to do that.
Well, so far... both of us have a teammate that's making it into Q2. As for Yeti and Leclerc, Leclerc's on the cusp right now.
The Saubers are where they should be.
Yeah, he's on the bubble. He's got a second lead. Almost a second lead over Hartley. And it's basically Hartley or Sirotkin to knock Leclerc out. He'll be starting 15 regardless, but... Well, not regardless, but if he makes it through, he'll be starting 15 because he won't be able to do any runs.
Look at Fernando. In 5th. Just pushing that McLaren along. Fucking try hard.
Actually, I wouldn't mind going back down to the Toro Rosso with the Honda engine. But if it's a realistic, I don't know.
We'll do that. How about no? I'm not even ready for realistic.
If we ever go realistic, and I personally wouldn't mind it, because I've always wanted to do. It'd be something. I think it would make more sense if we had a full grid of drivers. But I've always wanted to implement a true, like, team ladder. You know, like, either the slower guys or new guys we bring in start out...
Going to the faster cars. Yeah. There's the pointy end.
Well, no, I want it to be like the real shit, where the new guys... Junior teams...
Get the shit cars, and the guys who start the league get the faster cars.
Kind of, yeah. Like you get to earn and work your way up, right? And each season, of course, work out a way where you don't get the same guy getting the same car all the time, and you know he needs to eventually give it up to give somebody else a chance, right? But
I'm like the opposite, like the faster guys in the slower cars, the slower guys in the faster cars, to make the racing a little bit closer.
Yeah.
And then the better the slower guys get, you know, they get put into a middle field car, stuff like that. Just to keep the racing like really close, instead of 2 or 3 people like almost a lap ahead of everybody else.
Yeah.
Right.
That way I like. It's just it'd be nice, fun to do like a fully simmed, like, well, realistic F1 season. But
yeah. Oh, I dropped to 4th. Danny Rick went and displaced me. Bastard went out again.
Damn.
Well, now is where the, oh, let's see what happened to, oh, Charles did make it.
Of course.
That's hilarious. He's gonna end up, like, 14th, because Seb is gonna be, 18th. Or, well, maybe not 18th. He could possibly, start 11th, for all we know. That's the best he can do.
If he makes it into Q3.
Yeah. Best he can possibly do is 11th, starting.
Well, let's assume like 13th or 14th, because you know you or I are going to be pole position.
Yeah. Unless we win it. It's still a possibility.
So anywhere between 12th and 15th.
I'm just happy I don't got to deal with mid-pack or front of the pack on this track starting.
Yeah, that race to the first turn, I'm not looking forward to it.
This track is fucking stressful on the opening laps. Not even lap, just laps.
Yeah.
It's a fast Monaco, you know. It's almost very like higher risk for worse things to happen. So
yeah. All right, I'm gonna bio and make it quick.
I hate Monaco, but
I look more forward to Monaco.
I know that it's one of Bullitt's like hated tracks, so I'm looking forward to Monaco because this might actually be a chance to take the championship back.
Just wait till we get to the tracks I'm strong at. I'll be up the order a lot more.
How are you guys doing on your 2019 championship?
Pretty good. We're just following along with the 18. That way we're not like trying to race 2 tracks in the same week. Just that way, it's just a consistent track layout. So we're at Baku.
Yeah, it might be a little boring for viewers to watch, you know, the same track, you know, one night after the next, but it's easier for us.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't mind the difference in tracks, but it does make a lot more sense. Since we already have them aligned, it's might as well keep it aligned, you know? So
Yeah.
when we started, we were one track off. So well, fuck it, let's align it. You know, if we're like 5 tracks off, fuck no.
Yeah.
But
yeah. What you were saying earlier about like some of your better tracks, the last race in China was a hell of a recovery drive. From,
yeah.
20th, and you finished 10th or 9th, something like that?
Yeah, well, and I
Right.
fell about to 20th like twice, too, through the race. Yeah, that was a 50%er, I think. Yeah.
No, you didn't fall back to 20th. You fell back to like 17th because I was perpetually 18th.
Oh.
I was perpetually dead last in that race.
Alright, I'm finally coming out of the garage.
Whoa. Had to drink
Oh
that Red
shit,
Bull.
I've received a message. Well, fuck you, I'm in the middle of qualifying right now. Oh shit!
Oh, and
That's gonna
welcome
fuck me up.
viewer that joined a few minutes ago. I forgot to fucking acknowledge you.
Yeah, I have no idea if I got a viewer. I don't even have my my iPad out.
Yeah.
I'm having
I don't
issues
get
with
any
the,
viewers, so...
Whoa.
I'm having issues with the PS app for messages. It takes me to the sign-in page and then
Oh.
tells me like when I enter my username and password, it says that the server timed out
Oh,
like
Jesus.
right away. Yeah.
Oh, weird.
I'm running, I think, iOS 8 on my iPad, and I think it's up to like 11. 11
Yeah,
or
it's
something.
11 something. It's funny, I'm actually on a 4S, right? And
Oh yeah.
Apple, I had a confirmation story with this with my sister. She has like a 6 or 7, and well, had, and then they sent out an update, an iOS update to that phone, and it killed the phone.
Oh shit.
They've done it a few times. There's a lot of actually stories about it with newer iPhones. They do that to, it's a shady little shit to fucking get you to your new phone.
Make you upgrade.
Samsung does the same shit. It's not a new thing. Everybody does it. But I just recently, about a month ago, on my 4S, I haven't had iOS updates in a couple of years because it's ancient, right? I just got an iOS 9 update to do. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck off. It's like software improvement and stuff. I'm like, I know what this means. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'm keeping my 4S. I'm stubborn as shit that way. It's a great phone.
Oh, Rip's going with the alternate strategy. I was usually the only one doing that. Gonna make our race a little bit more competitive and be on the same strategy. Maybe opportunities for undercuts or overcuts. I like that.
Yeah, I gotta make it good, man.
I'm gonna start on full wets.
Last first challenge on wets.
So have you guys done a wet race yet?
Yeah.
Nope. Oh yes, we have actually. Yeah,
Australia.
Who won that one?
I did.
Aw, you fucker.
Actually, wasn't our China
It was
wet
lucky.
as well?
Yeah, we had I think portions of it.
Yeah.
Like,
Australia and China
was
were-
full wets,
Yeah, that sucked.
but it was an AI error that got me that win.
Yeah.
They went in. They went in to the pits for a second set of inters when they should have gone on to wets, and I inherited the lead. And then I came into the pits for my full wets, and everybody else pitted behind me instead of going past me. I'm like, oh shit. So yeah, I was gifted that win. I totally didn't. Well, I deserved to be in the points, like maybe 6th, but definitely not.
Not the podium.
Yeah.
You blackjacked that shit.
Yeah, and I got the fastest lap. So I lucked out and got 26 points. So yeah. I don't think we had I don't think we had a safety car yet. We've had virtuals, but
Yeah, I can't recall. No.
I'd have to look back at the video.
I don't think we've had a safety. The only time I think a safety would have maybe come out was Australia, because I know we didn't have one at Bahrain. We had VSCs there. China was no. I think we had a VSC or 2 at China, but China was.
I think so.
China was a pretty. I mean, other than me wrecking, it was a pretty clean race.
I was praying for a safety car at China. I remember that. But out of all the seasons we've been racing, how many? I can only think of like maybe 2 races where we ever had like a legitimate safety car.
Yeah, it's far too far and few between.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have to do something about that.
Right.
And Ben's already into season 3 and still hasn't had a safety car.
Wow.
I was only able to muster 3rd.
It's one of those things. There's like it's a nice feature, and I love the race feel you get with F1. That was a huge thing that got me into it. Because if you can have these features and have it so you don't get them, why have them?
Yeah, exactly. Like I know Kevin was complaining about having a safety car every race in the 2017 game.
17, they were horrendous.
Yeah.
And then people complained so much they made them non-existent in 18.
Yep.
And
oh shit! Look at the gaps. 12 thousandths of a second, 22 thousandths of a second, 77 thousandths of a second.
Have fun keeping your wins.
Good God. Gee bus.
Fucking hell.
Oh man, this is gonna be fracking close, yo. Like,
I think it'll be a little different when we get on the same compound as them. But it's like we're on the one step harder. So like we're expected to be around this close, but
okay.
My theoretical is 141.010.
Same here. Yeah, that takes all the fastest sector times.
This is mainly for you, Bullet, since you're Canadian. Now, I know we don't talk politics. I'm gonna ask this before I say this. I mean, you might find it funny, anyways. What is your stand on Trudeau?
I'm a little column A, a little column B.
Okay,
Like,
okay, you'll like this then.
I want him to do well, but he's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, so, it's a picture of him kind of with his pointer finger and thumb, like kind of like the thinking pose, I guess you can call it.
Okay.
It's a meme.
On his chin.
Bread goes in, toast comes out, but where does the bread go?
Oh, fucking hell.
Like, it doesn't explain our Prime Minister anymore. I don't know what the hell it does. Like, Jesus.
That explains our president very well.
Yeah, he just pays the toaster.
Yep.
So he pays it off.
So
Well, like,
I'm gonna.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm gonna go out and say it. Epstein wasn't suicided. It was made to look like a suicide.
Damn.
It was
sure.
It was a suicide, and I say that because I put suicide in quotations.
Your tone
So
implied it.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely a suicide.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
oh my god.
He was on 24 hours watch for like what 2 weeks. Yeah,
And guards like, no,
and then
I didn't
someone
see anything.
canceled it.
Oh,
They canceled it before the time ran out.
No. He was still supposed to be under 24-hour guard. He was in the unit he was in. He was supposed to be checked on every 30 minutes, and he was on 24-hour surveillance. Well, it just so happened that there was, during the time that he suicided himself, that they heard screams coming from his cell. Another report has just come out saying that there was a woman in his cell directly around the time that he had supposedly committed suicide. And that the guards who were supposed to be watching him were either sleeping, or they were not watching him at the time. They were somewhere else fucking off.
Is there coincidentally a few frames in the surveillance that disappeared?
No, there was nothing in the surveillance. The surveillance cameras were supposedly not on at the time. And then also, he was supposed to have a cellmate, which he did not. The cellmate he had got mysteriously transferred out of there at the last second, and then he was waiting on another one that never came. So
shit like that happens in movies.
Right. Yeah. And so I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, the more evidence that's coming out, in the autopsy just came out today, and they ruled it definitely a suicide, and I'm like, okay, well, yeah, you were paid to rule that.
Shit.
Yeah, it was.
No, he totally fucking hung himself. The highlights were broken, and several bones in his C-spine were broken, so that's indicative of a hanging. Right. All right. I definitely fucking fucker.
Damn.
But it's only Q2, so
cool.
It doesn't matter.
It's cool. It's Q2. It doesn't really fucking give a shit anyway.
If he did the same, if he did those 2 laps on the same tires, then, no, he used a different set. I think. Oh shit. Ooh, I don't know. We'll find out at the end of the session whether he used a second set.
Anyways, I just love the shit they're shoving down our throats about this, because it makes me wonder what they're really trying to distract us from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all of the shit that goes on down here, it's, I got bumped down to 4th. Fucking fuck.
Wow.
All
did
of
I
the
even
shit.
make it out of Q2? Oh, okay, I'm 6th.
I saw Stroll in 11th. I'm like, I got fucked. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
Damn, Checo took.
3rd.
Checo and Vettel bumped me.
Yep.
Fuckers. Alright. This is for...
Now is where it really counts.
El Demarbles.
I think I had 2%, 3%, 3%, 3% when I was coming into the pits. I'm happy with my tire situation.
My tire wear is pretty good too. I like it.
I was just crawling around the track on my in lap.
My tire wear is like perfect.
Pristine, yeah.
It's like brand new.
Alright.
Yeah, my tire wear is good. I like my
Q1
tire wear.
I'm going out on my Q1 tire. I'm just going to throw caution to the wind. Oh wait, no I can't. Fuck. I have to set the time, then throw caution to the wind. It won't really matter if I crash out as long as I get a good banker lap in.
Oh, that's awesome. Kimi's got his son in a fucking 125cc shifter cart.
God, his son's got to be like, what, 2, 3 now?
Something like that, yeah. Maybe 3 or 4. I don't know.
Shit, I think I'm going to be towing Ricardo around the track. He's like right on my gearbox. It was the first one out of the pits. Oh no, it wasn't
Ooh,
either.
catch up to Magnussen. I might get a good tow. Yes, come on.
Get off my ass, Ricardo. I want to do like a fast run and then slamming on the brakes. I don't want to screw over my teammate by doing it.
Do it. He's being a dumbass.
Yeah, but I need him to win the constructors. I think we might be in first. I'm at the top, and I think he's 5th in points. Shit, yeah, I think he's within a second of me, so he's still catching a tow from me. Shit, I didn't even purple the first sector. God damn. Alonso with the time to beat a 1:41.3.
He's laying down that papaya. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. There we go. 39. Okay, just a little bit of sandbagging through Q1 and 2.
God damn it. I'll be right back.
Alright. I keep looking up to see how much time is left because of the new setting in 2019. I love that setting. How much time do we have left, Eddie?
You've got 7 minutes on the dot.
Okay. Thank you.
I waited exactly 5 seconds to say 7 minutes on the dot.
I think I'm going to be doing the walk of shame down that long straight.
Oh. Just stay hanging far left and you'll be alright.
Yeah. I got Ricardo behind me, and he's been slipstreaming me.
Ah, so you might be putting in a decent time here then.
Oh, okay, he's far enough back. I didn't see him going through that, the S sections going into the long straight. 0.36 of a lap left when I came into the pits.
There you go.
In the first two qualifying sessions, I was only in rich mix. Just to, I know I don't have to save the engine, but I was also trying to save the tires, especially in Q2.
Yeah.
I had confidence that, oh, he was coming into the pits too. I had confidence that I could, get into the top 10 even in rich mix. So well, it was a bit of a gamble. I did drop to 6th, so that was a little risky.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back. You got about 6.5 minutes left?
Yep, I'm going out and do my run now that it's empty.
Yeah, nice rubbered in too.
Right.
Ooh, speed trap, 330 kph. I'm first.
That's a gun I really want to have, or let alone just shoot. God damn it.
Oh, fucking hell. That hurt. Oh, God. That hiccup, like it felt like someone is sitting on my chest. Sounds like you're driving down the highway with your head out the window.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I have 2 stages of drunk. 1, I'm not even buzzed. 2, eating poutine in a bush.
Yeah, I refuse to pronounce poutine the way Quebecois do.
Nah, fuck those people.
Poutine. It's like
Poutine.
poutine. Yeah, poutine.
No, it's
Like,
fucking
no,
poutine.
I am not eating the Russian president. It's poutine. Wondering how late I can take this before I go out. Even to my own ears, that saying out sounded wrong. Ooh, I'll come out of the pits now and just park it right in front of that Haas.
Yeah.
Don't you fucking dare. I will
just backing
annihilate
up.
you and take us both out.
Yeah. Alright. Have a good lap.
That was close. I almost went into the wall going into turn 3. No, turn 2. Sorry. That was turn 3. This is turn 4.
Yeah. At least you won't have anybody getting in your way on this lap. Oh shit! Just realized I gotta start thinking about coming out. Everybody else is now too. I was just on board watching your lap instead of trying to pick my spot. So we're inside 5 minutes. I think we're inside 2 minutes now, aren't we? Nope.
2 minutes.
Shit.
Yep. You gotta get the fuck
I
out.
am pushing it. Yeah.
Like, you need to leave like right away, or else you're not making it.
Yep. I'm going into turn 2 now.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
You have like 10 seconds to spare, basically.
Yeah. Danny, Rick, and Alonso stayed in the pits. I don't think they're coming out for a second run.
Let's see here. Yeah, they're still in. Yeah, they're done.
Driver behind.
Bullet, you're drunk.
I know, right? Drunk on power.
Wow.
Just trying to put some heat into the tires.
Red Bull gives you Parkinson's.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm watching 10 minutes, look at an email saying I've been banned from YouTube for saying that.
Yeah.
Red Bull's taking me to court. I saw that illegal entry into pit lane there. What? Oh, quiet.
Shit. My Delta just went red going through the castle section.
Sorry about that, hold on. There we go. God damn it.
Yeah, I did not improve. I can't believe that. I went faster on a used set of tires than I did on a fresh set.
Sometimes running scrubs is the better way to go, especially on like a worn-in track.
There we go.
Alright, we're on the front row. Alright.
Whoa.
And Vettel is starting 16th.
I can...
You can work with that, Yeti.
Yeah, maybe the Works team Pixie Dust will rub off on the Alpha.
We'll be pushing a hole in the air for you. I'll do a quick bio when we're on the grid. Just let you know beforehand.
Roger.
I should have took a shot at espresso before this. Oh god. Crashing. It's nice to be able to relax through qualifying, but it has downsides.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be back.
Don't take any risks going into the first corner.
Hang on.
With this many cars, someone's going to try to squeeze through a gap that is there.
Oh, okay, I'm thinking 2019 tires. I see the red and I'm like, wait a minute, I did not qualify on the softs.
What the fuck?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
That's funny. Sorry, I shouldn't be laughing.
Yeah, you fucking asshole.
Damn it.
So I'm coming up to Brazil in my McLaren career in F1 2019, and I'm having a lot of fun with it.
Brazil's a really fun track when you learn it. I used to hate it.
I love Brazil.
The two departments that I upgraded the most during the season are the ones that got hit with the regulation change for the next season.
Damn.
So basically, I did have the fastest car on the grid. I now have the 5th fastest because I've been trying to
adapt
them. Yeah.
So I'm gonna roll a cigarette for my girlfriend real quick, and then I'm going to go down with her and have a couple of drags myself, and I'll be ready to go after that.
All right.
I know I'm trying to quit, but it's fucking devastatingly hard.
Yeah.
It's so
26 laps in this race.
Devastatingly hard. Hey, you were pretty close, Yeti. You said like what, 27, 28 laps?
Yeah, well, I said.
He said 26.
26.
Add 27. Yeah, so add 27 laps.
Yeah.
It's basically race fuel or race weight.
I'm an
they've got me
engineer.
at what do they have me at? 29 laps of fuel, 59.2 kilograms.
Yeah, they overfuel you by a shit ton.
Yeah.
It's nice having that rich mode there like all the time, but it's like
yeah, and you don't have to worry about your engine or any of the components for the next race.
Kills your well, yeah, that's true. You really don't have to worry about it, but it does kill your engine.
I wish they would institute that into league racing, where you got components and
like it's a proper
that would definitely
career.
that would definitely screw up TRL Limitless, because he loves to just stay in 7th gear.
Yeah.
And just rev the shit out of his engine.
Ooh. Could you go bring me my M&Ms?
Please?
Yes. Please. I love you.
There you go. Me love you long time.
$5 sucky.
Oh man. The sad thing is this is on YouTube right now, so.
Yep.
Oh well.
Oh, fuck it.
If you guys are okay with the red flags, I mean, they're happening.
I know, well, shit.
I'm kind of torn on what strategy I'm going to employ for this race.
Me too.
One time we should set up our cars like go-karts, because it's hilariously fun.
Why don't we just do go-karts on Gran Turismo?
No, because this is
I'd
like...
have to reinstall it.
Damn it.
Yeah. Every time I get a new game, I have to uninstall one, because the games that I have are
so huge.
insanely huge.
See,
yeah.
And that's my problem, is like, since I am so devoted to racing, I have all these other big titles I really, really want to play that are not racing. But I can only really do one at a time. But then I go through phases where I'm like, I don't really want to play this, I want to play this now. And it's
yeah.
Like
I started playing GTA and basically left Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I'm like
back.
almost 80% through the story mode of Spider-Man. Yeah. But the thing is, like, the fights just ramp up in the last 15-20% of the game.
Oh, I bet.
I'm not looking forward to that. I have to just go into free roam just to remember how to play the game.
Yeah. Yeah, it's...
I keep spending way too much money in GTA.
It's a constant struggle.
When I went back to the game, I had 14 million.
Jesus.
And now I have, like, barely over 6.
Wow.
I know that's first world problems, but it is considered, like, a low amount in GTA Online.
Oh yeah, no, it really is. when cars are 2 or 3 million, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah. I can't even remember what I spent that last million on.
Yeah, anybody buys so much stuff all the time. It's crazy.
Oh. No, I was thinking that it was the weed factory or the weed farm, but that was just a little earlier. Like, I had around 8 million when I bought the weed farm, and that took me down to, I think, 6.8.
Yeah.
And but that last 800,000, I don't know where it went.
Jesus. You can look at your transaction logs in the Maze Bank website, so that's a nice way
I think, like, I don't purchase supplies. I always steal them.
Yeah. It's I recommend never purchase supplies. The business become very unprofitable when you do that.
Yeah.
So
unless you've got like hundreds of millions where it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Then those businesses are just to keep a little bit of a flow going.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're
like the next time we play, like, I'll help you get your money back. Same with Whip, instead, because like the last 6 or 7 times we've been online at the same time, you've been helping me.
Yeah, well, kind of. We keep having the NTU.
Yeah, we keep getting it. Yeah. Well, we still have to do that mission in the casino.
Right, I forgot.
The one that we kept failing. Like, how were you able to get your car, like your personal car?
You can just call it in.
Because I tried to do it, and it was grayed out, saying that I couldn't use it on this mission.
Did you, like, actually call the mechanic?
No. Oh.
I think that's what I did, yeah.
We can do that mission in my armored Kuruma. We just sit in the car and pick off people, and then, like, I'll pull the car up alongside of the, the car that we have to get back for the casino. You hop in it, and then we just get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Like,
the only reason why I failed the last time was because I was, like, under pressure to actually just get the fuck off.
yeah. Well, and also, like, I jumped out of, like, I was in your car, we pulled into the lot, I jumped out right into somebody firing at me, full auto. So it's like, oh, well, I'm dead.
Yep.
And then as soon as you died, I used up our one life, you died, and we ended up losing it.
Yeah.
But I always forget to hit the X button, like to duck down when you're in the car.
It doesn't.
And so, like, I'm just driving along. No, but like, if you're in the armored car, it helps a lot.
Oh, okay.
Because like, they will aim for that little rectangle of
slit.
Glass.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's exactly where your head is if you're not ducking. And I've died that way once. Well, and also I had an idiot in the passenger seat. I can't remember who it was. It wasn't any of you guys, so I'm not making like a veiled slight or anything. But he started shooting his gun and broke all the glass in I think the front windshield, the driver's or the passenger side window, and the passenger side rear window.
Shit.
So, like, he got rid of, like, a lot of the protection.
Fuck.
I'm like, why are you doing that?
That sounds like a lot of carnage.
Yeah. It was just idiotic. Like,
that's what I really hate about like my Mercedes. It doesn't, as you know, it doesn't have like the actual armored windows. Like yours, I just have bulletproof glass, so I hate it when people are in that and they shoot at the windows, because then I have literally nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the stream. While Whip takes care of his microphone.
That's why I really like my Mercedes. It's kind of incognito that way, because I've had so many people try to just blow me up in one missile, and then you can tell they're kind of like, what the hell, it isn't blowing up.
Yeah.
And then I fuck off really quick, and I actually haven't really been killed in that thing yet from random players, so.
Yeah, I just like that custom speedo, where, although I still forget sometimes, or I'll honk the horn, or I'll try to honk the horn, and I drop a proximity mine and blow myself up. Yeah.
I'll bring out one of my Neils or whatever, like the big moving vans. I'll bring one of those at one time.
Yeah.
We can just go have hilarious fun in vans.
Yeah.
Should find a lobby at a car meet and just go into car meet with our Rams and just damage everything.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm ready to go.
Yeah, just let me figure out this strategy real quick.
All right. You got 10 seconds.
Yeah, man, go get those strats in. NHL, NFL, Madden, FIFA.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Strats, bro.
I'm still finding in career that the other cars have like 4 or 5 laps of extra fuel. Like the AI cars take on so much extra fuel. It's just weird. Like I'll pause the game and do the instant replay and just go from car to car and see all the different levels of fuel they have left. It's insane. I've got like less than a lap of extra fuel and everybody's got like 5 or 6 laps of extra fuel. Like, I gotta do something about that.
Alrighty, I'm ready.
Alright. We've got a formation lap, I think.
Yes.
Okay. Is everybody set? Yep. As soon as I saw it pop up in the top right corner.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them. And the tyres as well,
I'm
please.
gonna slam on my brakes at the end of this straight. Oh shit, I got close to the left-hand wall. I almost did a Grosjean. I think we're a little bit too far ahead of. We're gonna have a long time to wait. Ah shit, but I can't. I don't want to have my car cool down too much. Sorry, I'm not trying to screw you over. There we go. We gotta watch out for Alonso and company on those ultras.
Right.
You've got the inside line to turn 1. Just try not to understeer through it, because you'll probably take me out into the wall. Alright, have a good race, guys.
It says lap 2. Oh wait, yeah, there we go.
God damn, that stuck on 5 red lights for a long time.
Did.
Oh, fucking hell. Took a lot of curb there.
Almost jumped half the pack, but I got squeezed out of that, damn it.
Ah, fuck. God damn it.
VSC deployed. The virtual safety car
God,
has been
gridlock.
deployed. We need to keep a positive delta here. Slow
Come on,
down.
Gasly.
Maintain a
Oh god, I'm
positive delta.
getting DQ'd. Oh, maybe not.
Should have just stayed behind you.
I was basically giving up that corner.
Virtual safety car
I
is
was
ending.
trying to
Maintain
fucking
your
brake
pace
and
until
I...
the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green.
I
God.
forgot. Holy shit. I got caught napping.
Right.
I don't know what the... I was so busy looking at my delta to make sure I was still in the green, and then it disappeared and Hamilton just shot right past me. Off the start, I forgot to take it, like I was in lean mix on the start. And halfway up that straight, like when you overtook me, I had finally put it back up into standard. At that point, I'm like, okay, corner's yours. I'm just
What happened? Let me know
Really?
you're okay.
gonna back out.
Fuck, you're out too, Yeti?
I keep playing pinball with that ass. Those fast corners on the main straight. Well, before the main straight.
Oh, I don't know if Hera's tagged me going into that turn, but I just started oversteering.
Oh, I'm so pissed. I'll be right back.
All right. I can't believe Hamilton caught me napping on that restart. That was just utterly ridiculous. Oh, he's got about a second on me. And he's just pulling away. Holy shit. Slowly reeling him in.